Okay, one of our tenants have moved out of this 2-2 mobile home, and we are coming in for a walkthrough. Carpet's gonna have to be pulled out. All damaged. See, when you allow tenants to go ahead and paint the house, this is the wonderful job that they do. So this whole house is gonna need to be repainted. We don't allow tenants to do that. They just do that on their own. But anyways, this whole floor is gonna have to be replaced. See that cockroach in there obscuring the number? Yeah, they like to go into where it's nice and warm. Yep, this house is going to need to have some repairs done. They've been living in here for quite a while as well. So we stopped using these floors anymore because after a while they separate. When people use a lot of water instead of using a Swiffer, even though you put glue on, after a while they'll just start to, these cheap little vinyl strips will start to separate like it has here. So that's why we've gone back to using a rolled linoleum because of stuff like this. Any soft spots you're feeling anywhere?
No.
No.
I'm only really seeing most of the cosmetic stuff. Of course, this needs to be remounted.
Nice paint job.
Yeah. Gotta remount that, but like I said, everything else I'm seeing is pretty much cosmetic.
Okay. Plus the window units have been in here since inception too, so. Yeah, you can always tell. I mean, they love to use that powder for bugs. I mean, they cleaned it up the best that they could, and I'm thankful for that. And we had to do a ceiling repair, so we kind of did a decorative ceiling repair right there. I don't know if I recorded that at one time. But this used to be a 3-2 and we turned it into a 2-2 because in these 14 wides, and depending on what year, and this was probably a early 1990s model or late 80s. And this is where the middle door used to be, and we had closed it up. And when we bought this house, whoever had it before actually laid down some tile, and I'm surprised that when they moved the house here, none of this broke, so we decided to just keep it. And we tried to repaint this whole house. It's dirty, that's going to be taken off and cleaned. The tub's in decent shape. One of those plastic roll-on tubs, 54 inch. But here is the bedroom. Can you imagine? This is not a very big bedroom, but from right here was one bedroom over here. And then one bedroom over here, and this even had a closet. And we took the closet and the wall out. I have a video way back of when we did that. But this could be, you know, a master bedroom. They can put the bed over there, and maybe a seating chair, a nice dresser right there out of the way. I have a small closet. I don't know why they open this, but yeah, and stuff like this, people don't vacuum. Bugs and all that.
See anything in here?
No, just looking at the bugs over there on the windowsill. You know, I don't like that. But I mean, this carpet is actually
Looks pretty
pretty
decent.
good. So a really good steam job. We can keep this one.
Yeah. I mean, really, the main thing I see with this house is paint.
And you can always tell when they have a bed up against the wall and they lean up against their wall and the grease and the dirt from their hair, their head get on there. We see that a lot, folks. Ugh, gross. They don't use headboards.
So you want to be a landlord?
Some of the things we see. Yeah, down there they need to get a strip, but the tile's cracked right there. But all in all, we never replaced this. I'm surprised it hung on
Yeah, it came with the house.
after the move. Yeah. So really, the whole house needs to be painted.
Yep. Paint, clean, couple minor things here and there, but yeah,
This
ceiling
carpet-
fan works.
Yeah, this carpet's been lived in. I don't know, I can try. We need a better vent cover there. I can try to shampoo it. I'm willing to try a couple of runs because this is actually a tough rug and it's low pile.
Yeah, you can
And-
tell it's held up really well over the
Yeah,
years.
it did. So I'm thinking I'll spend the time to steam clean this really good. And really the only thing we have to look at replacing is this floor. What we couldn't think of doing is having Ashley come in and do rolled linoleum. And I would actually do it in here too. Look at when they use water, heavy water mops instead of a Swiffer. See how they separate them? That's why we decided to go back to rolled
Yeah.
linoleum.
These peeling sticks.
Yep. Peeling stick.
Yeah, I like that idea. Just get Ashley to come in and put old linoleum down everywhere.
This whole thing. I don't know if he can lay it on top of this or if he's gonna tell us we're gonna have to scrape this up. I will let him come in here and tell us. I mean, it's pretty solid. The only place we had to replace was right here, but it's actually pretty even.
Minor drywall repair here.
Yeah. The floor is pretty even. He might tell us to lay Luan on top of this.
This might be an easy turnover.
Yeah. But,
Oh, you need something to make tortillas with?
you know, that's okay. I'll pass. But I like these houses that end up having the arch ceilings because they just feel bigger. You know, when they're all flat and down low, it just makes the 14 wide seem so much smaller.
Yeah, you don't
So-
feel like you're gonna bump your head on the ceiling just walking through.
Why are these lights on? Because it's still hot?
Probably.
Okay. But yeah, sanding down the uppers now. We'll end up probably painting them all white like we do. But sanding these down, putting a primer on it. Sanding these down, putting a primer, and get some white satin paint and or semi-gloss. So I'll have Zach come in here and paint this house. Because I'm not painting it again. Remember how long it took us.
Zach will enjoy it. He
Oh.
thinks that kind of
He
thing.
likes painting. You know, we'll come down, take down all the broken blinds. Have him fix that over there.
Yeah.
Take
Even
this,
the blinds are like in pretty good shape.
pull him down. That's why they left him up.
Oh.
Everyone does those peekaboos. And the only way you'll know is to actually pull it all the way down. Okay, that one's decent. Cause remember had to go around and telling them that the park wanted them to replace all their broken blinds.
Yeah.
So that was about a year ago. There's a peekaboo. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Instead of rolling their blind up, they just want to be able to peek out like that, so they bust the blinds. This one I don't think has a peekaboo because this is where the window unit is. Yeah. Well, let's go see.
No.
Peekaboo.
It's got a
Yeah.
peekaboo here.
Let's look over here and see if there's peekaboo over here by... Oh no, there's no peekaboo there. This one's just busted. Yeah, he had a peekaboo. I guess a lot of people were walking back here and wanted to see who it was, but...
Yeah, I haven't checked the master bedroom yet.
The master?
For the blind.
Oh, that's the only one window. It has a window unit, very dirty window unit. I mean, if they're still working, the best thing we can do is just pull them out, clean them out really good.
Yeah, and even the ceiling fan's in good shape. It works pretty well.
Should be.
It
That
is.
one is a brand new one, a modern one we put up in here. We took down the old ugly ones. Half of them didn't even work. They shook. They looked like they were gonna fall on your head. Give you decapitation effect here. We didn't want to do that. But yeah, this was a really old one. I'm surprised it's working this long. So, all right. Well, we'll be starting work on this one. Show progress along the way. And start planning on what we're gonna do in here, but white. Everything's gonna be white. So that it's easy to paint later when you want to do touch up.
Yeah.
So like I always say at the end of my videos, no matter what is going on in your day, you still need to go out and make it a great day, right?
Yeah.
Hush up.